M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Here we are with the Yaesu 818. I had someone ask me a question, that is, what are the basics of using this radio? So I thought I'd just quickly do this video. The first thing you do is to turn the power on. You just push this button here. Okay, that's power on. Then the smaller knob is the volume. Okay, that's quite important. And then the knob behind it is the RF gain and the squelch, and that can be selectable in the big menu. You have two big menus on this radio. Hold down the F button, and that's your main menu. And there are, I think there's 50 or 60 selections, and you have an extended menu that you turn on number 52. Now, when you select an item in this, you use it using the VFO. This is the VFO name. It also changes the frequency. Okay, so we'll leave that on. And then you have more items to select. And there are many, many. One really important one is to make sure you're selecting the correct antenna, because this radio has a BNC connector at the front and a 239 at the back. It's SO239 at the back. On the top of the radio, we just lean it forward here, you've got the mode button. Let's do that first. So let's come out of the menu by holding the F, and the mode is, and you'll see now, LSB, USB, CW, CWR, AM, FM, digi modes, packet, and it goes up and down. Okay, so in 40 meters, which is what this band is, we would select LSB. The band, these are the bands, so you've got 10 megahertz, 14, 18, and you go through all the different bands. Now you can use these in VFO mode, so you have a VM button here. When you're in V mode, that's VFO mode, you are just tuning through different frequencies. And this radio does VHF, UHF, 6 meters, and all the HF bands, so it pretty much covers everything you need. Now, if you look at the VM button, if you go into the M or start to see channels, you can pre-program and save channels. This button here is your lock button. When you lock it, you can't change frequency. Push it like that. Now, the sub menu is activated by pushing the F button for function. When you activate this, it does time out, but you have 3 selections here. A, B, and C. Okay, A, B, and C here. So as you scroll through using, let's call this the function channel knob, you can scroll through and you can select things like power. You can select your minus shift for your repeater and your tones. You can scan. You have the IPO function, attenuator. You can select which meter you're using, A and B band, your tone frequency. Some of these have functions where you hold down. Let's give you an example. We hold down the tone, 118, you see? Hold it again, you come out. And then so brief press and gets you into all these short functions. One that I like to use is this one here, DISP at the end. And look, you get larger text. And if you go back to VFO mode, larger text. I do like that function. You've got your clarifier here. If you push your clarifier, you can then adjust the clarifier up and down with the let's call it the channel knob here on the left. When you're not using the clarifier, and you're just selecting frequencies like with the VFO, which can be altered, you get larger steps with this knob here as well. So I think that covers all your basic front connectors there. It has an internal battery. The microphone is an MH31. If you press the middle button, FST, you can you can scan faster. I mean, you can change frequency faster. See the little man flashing there. If you hold down the up and down, you'll change frequency. You can hold it and it will scan, and then push the PTT to stop. You have a tone switch at the back. So to me, it seems like the audio is better when it's on the tone number 2. Seems a bit more bassier. It's a good quality microphone. I'll just show you the rear connector. Now, I do have a side cradle on this particular unit, as you can see. That's been installed. It's a very portable unit indeed. You've got some data connectors here. So DC power is here. Grounding there, SO239. ACC for your amplifier. Data connection there, which actually does work on your HRI 200. And then your Kia for CW. You've got your speaker connector there, which you can select. There's 2 selections there, and your I'm pretty sure it's an 8-pin microphone. Most people use these with a nice leather case, and the leather case is very good. So there's a lot more to this radio. Of course there is. It's a fantastic radio. One of the first radios I ever had. Always has good audio reports. And the battery life with the standard battery, if you have the 818, I think you're gonna get 4 or 5 hours out of it. But if you transmit less, it's a 5-watt radio. But the 818 is a 6-watt radio, and comes with a TXQ stabilizing oscillator, and excellent radio and very well recommended. So thanks for watching my channel. Catch you on air. All the best. Bye for now.